Hello, this video will show you how you can create your own All About Me video using WeVideo. We're going to show you how to create your title caption. We're going to show you how to do the recording of you flipping through your cards. We'll show you how to do an ending caption. We'll show you how to add some music, that's always fun. And of course, we'll need to save this, and we're going to be saving this straight to your Google Drive. Let's get started. First thing you need to do is go to WeVideo. Now, you should have a bookmark. If you don't have a bookmark, there is also a link in Google Classroom. When you get to WeVideo, this is what it'll look like, and if it's the first time you're here, you're going to need to click Sign Up. When you click Sign Up, we are going to sign in with Google. So you can go ahead and click Google, and you should see your Middleton account right in here. Go ahead and click on your Middleton account to help get you in. Now, once you do get in, you may not quite see as much as I have here because you haven't created anything yet, but this is what it looks like. The very first thing that we need to do is we need to create a new project. So you're going to click Create New, and we are creating a video. It takes a second to set it up. And once you get in, I can just show you around just a little bit. You've got all of your media and things over in here. So if you click on Stock Media, you can see these are videos that other artists have done, and they've made these available to us. This can be helpful for other projects, but we're not going to need any of that right now. I also want to show you down below, this is our workspace where we're going to be putting our video together. And this over here is where we can preview and view what we've been doing while we're working and at the end as well. The first thing that we need to do is we need to create that title slide, okay? We're going to do that by clicking text up here. When we click on text, you can kind of look at the themes or the way you look at these is really just a choice that you have to make. Think of it kind of like the themes in Google Slides. If you like the look of any of these texts, go ahead and grab them. Once you find something that you do choose, you can go ahead, click on it, and you can see a preview right over here. If you find something that you like, you can go ahead and drag that down into text one. So you can see I've got text, I've got video one, and there's an audio down below as well. So under text one, I've got that slide in there. I can preview by clicking that play, and you can see that that's what's going on in my video right now. That looks good. The difference is I don't want it to say make your message. I want it to say all about you. So to do that, I'm going to double click right on that. And I can change what it says very easily right here. So instead of make your message, I'm going to have it say all about me. Then on the second line, I can put in my name. You'll put in your name. So all about Mr. Young. You can also change the color of your letters and words if you feel like it. And once you're all done, you can click Save Changes. I have had it where I need to scroll down to see Save Changes like that, so just so you're aware. Save Changes. And now I can see there's my text right there. Okay, I can view it again. Looking good. Now I want to add a background. So I'm going to come up here in the same bar that we saw text. I'm going to go to Backgrounds now. And in backgrounds, you can choose any background that you like the look of. There are some other ones like solid colors and some overlays and designs and things over here. I kind of like these fancy ones up here. Find something that you like. Again, you can preview it. If you find something that you choose, that you like the look of, go ahead and drag it down. And we're going to put this in video one. Okay. So I can preview again. Looking good. But you'll see the slide goes away and this background keeps playing way longer than it needs to. Easy to change. To fix that, I can just come down here under video one, and if I hover over this, I get that double line under the double arrow. I can click and now I can drag it back so that it's really nice and even with my slide. I can start again just to make sure it looks good. All right, all about Mr. Young. Cool. Now, I think that I am ready to add in my recording. Okay, so this is where you need to make sure that you've got your cards all ready and done. But when you are ready to do your recording, you're going to need a webcam. Talk to me if you need one. When you've got your webcam in and ready to go, we're going to go up to My Media. And under My Media, you're going to record. So the record button is right over here. So again, My Media and then record. When you do this, you're going to be choosing the webcam and then next. Okay, so you've got your recording video up now. You have chosen, or it has chosen, the webcam. That's fine. The microphone we also need to choose, and this is important. We're actually going to choose no audio. And the reason we're choosing no audio for this project is because we don't want to hear the little like rustling of your cards or any background noise in the room. We just want to see you on camera. So we're doing no audio for this project. And when you are all ready, you need to make sure you've got your cards all cut out. They're in the right order that you like. Make sure you've got your name card on the top. Go through and make sure you don't have just one that's accidentally flipped around upside down or backwards or something. Once you're all ready to go, you're going to make sure that it's close enough that your audience can read. And a really good tip for you is while you're going through, in your mind, silently, read the card slowly to yourself. That way you're sure to give your audience enough time to read them when they're watching the video as well. Okay? So when you're all ready, make sure you're ready to go. You can click Start Recording right here. It'll give you a little countdown. And I'll do a few cards as an example. Okay, so I'm going to stop here, but again, you would go through all of your cards. When you're finished with all of them, give a little wave. If you're wearing a mask, like you might be if you're at school, if you've been wearing your mask the whole time, I give you permission at the very end of your video, take a deep breath so you're not breathing out any germs. Take your mask off and wave. When you're all done with that, go ahead and click Stop right here. Now, you can watch a preview by clicking that arrow here, and it'll show you the video. If you like what you can see, you can click Save. If you don't like what you see and you want to give it another try, no big deal, you can click Record again right down here. When you're done and happy, you'll click Save. And it will do two things. It will put that recording into your My Media folder so that you can come back to it again later if you need to. But it also just brings it right into your Video 1 track right down here as well. Okay, so now you've got your title slide with your background and you've got your whole video showing your slides. We're ready to do an ending caption, okay, an ending slide. So very similarly, I'm going to go back to text. You can choose the same style of text that you used before if you'd like to. If you'd want to use something different, if that works better for you, you go ahead and choose whatever you like for your ending. I will choose the same one. I am going to drag that down again into the text one section. It's going to come right after the video. I need to change the words, so again, remember, you double click on that, and you can change your message to thank you for, and then on the bottom, watching. If you want to say something just a little bit different, that's fine with me. Just make sure you're thanking your audience. When you are all done with that, remember I had to scroll down just a little bit to click Save Changes. I've got that there. Now I want to add another background. Again, you could use the same background that you used for your title slide, or do something a little different. I think I will do a different one. I kind of like this yellow Aurora one as well, so I'll click and I'll drag that down, and I'll stick it next to that slide. I can use this slider to scroll down, and sure enough, just like before, my background is longer than my actual slide here, so I'm just going to click and use that double arrow to drag it back so that it is even with my other slide. I can just drag back just a bit of my video and preview to make sure it's looking good. Finish the video, goes to my last slide, and the end. Okay, I'm actually going to cut it just a little bit to right there. And preview. And it finishes just the way I want it to. Awesome. Last thing, we need to add some music. This is kind of the fun part too. So we're going to come up to audio. Remember, audio is another word for things that we hear. When you click on audio, there's lots of different music to choose from. Each one of these things is something that you can choose. If you click on it, you'll hear it. There's a different one. Listen to that. If you go over here to premium, there are some other different, it's under inspiring or happy. Lots of different choices to make. Take some time, choose something that fits you, that fits your video that you want to make. When you find something that looks good, okay, I like that one. When you choose something that you like, again, you're just going to click and drag that down, not into text, not into video, but in the bottom where it says audio. I'll get right to the end. I don't know why it didn't work there. I'm just going to try it again. There we go. So now I've got my music track and my audio. I've got my videos and my text. The last thing is I want to make sure my audio doesn't go too long. And sure enough, it goes way longer. See that? So it's just going to be using the same thing. I'm going to slide that with my double arrows back. I'm going to have to scroll down a little bit because it's a really long audio track. And I just scroll all the way back to the end. And that looks good. So now I should have my music playing right along with everything when I click play. When you are done and happy with your work, when you are happy with your preview, you need to finish this. So in order to finish, at the top we have the choice to finish right up here. When you click finish, it'll ask you to give it a title. Okay, so we're going to call this All About, and then your name. So this is going to be All About Mr. Young. I'll click set. Now I've got a few choices. We want to export the video, so we'll leave that right there. You could do the standard or the HD. We've got the time. It'll take a little bit longer to render, but let's go ahead and click HD so it'll look a little bit better. You need to choose a thumbnail. So this is kind of like what people will see when they look at the video. I think I'm going to choose the one with me on it. And then you're going to save this to the destination of Google Drive. This is the important part. You really need to click on this triangle logo for Google Drive because that's where it needs to go. Once you click on Google Drive, you've got everything that you've chosen all set. You can click Export. Now, it will say your video is queued. You don't have to keep this window open. We'll send an email when your video is ready. This may take 5 or even 10 minutes. These are kind of long. So after 5 or 10 minutes, it will automatically send it to your Google Drive and you'll get a little email telling you that it's there. Okay? At this point, you're done with your project for now. You can work on something else. You can do some organization. You could practice some keyboarding, but you are ready to look in your Google Drive as soon as this is done editing. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to go back, pause this video, watch it again, do whatever you need to do, watch as many times as you need. Hopefully it's got everything that you need to create an awesome, awesome project. Have a great day, everyone.